Alright people, gonna do a quick little show and tell. Got a box of heat from Justin White yesterday, and I didn't have time to do a video last night, so I'm gonna do it this morning. I think you guys are gonna be amazed by some of this stuff. Absolutely unreal. Huge pods. I know this year's been kind of a bad growing season for everybody. Here we have Reaper times Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion. Look at this thing. Scary. Here's some Andy's King BOC, Orange Copenhagen. These are some pretty big pods for BOC. I don't know Andy. I want to meet this guy someday. He's created some really cool stuff. I know he's buddies with Justin. And, you know, I like to show this stuff to people so you can see what's out there. Get a lot of flack about open pollinated seeds, and I don't know what the problem is. Okay, I have the best luck with open pollinated seeds. Here's an unknown from Andy. Really gnarly looking thing. I don't know what that is. Bubblegum Geppetto chocolate. Bleeding calyx. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I got a box from Justin last year, and it was probably the single most useful box I've ever received. Everyone that sends me pods or that I buy pods from, I appreciate them. Don't get me wrong. Justin's stuff is just phenomenal. Mustard Bootla. That looks cool. It's got a little color on it there. That's how you tell when mustard pods are ripe. It gets a little yellow. This pod looks like it's just perfectly ripe. I'm going to take all the seeds out of these and share with people. And also, I know Justin's going to have a lot of these seeds too. He's got a little website. I'll put the link to that in the video. Brazilian brain strain chocolate. Very nice. I'm not a huge fan of the brain strains myself, but you know, some people are. There'll be seeds for that too. Again, whatever I was going to say, I started to say about open pollinated pods. Let's see. Brown Reaper from Rocco out of Italy. Very cool. Swamp Thing. I don't know the history on this. It says this year they're yellow. I don't know if they were a different color last year. I don't even remember seeing this particular pepper. Very huge pods. Very cool. And another one. Brain Strain Scorpion. Who's this? Enrico. Brain Strain Scorpion Enrico. Okay. Another. I mean, look at that. Scary, gnarly. I don't know how Justin does it. His pods are always really gnarly, really huge. I personally can't get results like this myself. I suppose it's a difference in weather, soil, who knows. Anyway, see what else we got. Now, like I said, if you're scared of open pollinated pods, don't use them. I don't know what the big deal is. I have good results personally. Scotch Brains. Another huge pod. Huge. Look at that. I believe this is Scotch Bonnet crossed with Brain Strain. I don't know, but look at these. They're huge. Very cool. I had a guy inquire about those today. I have seeds from last year as well. And what's this? Purple Habanero. It's pretty interesting. I know some people like the little less heat. These varieties are a little lower on the heat scale. Here's Big Yellow Mama. You know that, Troy Primo. PDN times SB7J. Plecodude cross with a Scotch bonnet, I believe that is. Scotch bonnet I don't know if that's SB or SB7J it must be. Anyway, those look pretty cool. I'll have to take a taste and see what the flavor is. Again, I'm going to collect all these seeds. Yellow Naga Brain, huge pods. And Bubblegum times Butch Tea. That sounds interesting. Again, really gnarly, huge pods, all big, all huge. Very hot, I'm sure. Here is a nice 7-pot white. I heard a lot of complaints on these. I don't know why they don't grow true, or they get different colors when they grow them. Have no idea. Haven't grown many white varieties myself. I believe next year I'm going to grow the Jay's White Boot, Jay Weaver. Anyway, I do have some seeds of this from last year, and of course I'm going to take the seeds out of this one. Just remember, if something is crossed, it's in the pod. So if this pod cross-pollinated, all the seeds in this pod are going to be cross-pollinated. If it grows true, then you're home free. If not, it's a cross. Well, chalk it off. If you're a pepper purist, I don't know, grow your own and isolate them. I don't know what to say. Here's one called Devil's Heart. Don't know much about this. This might be a Judy strain, Pepper Lover. I think I remember seeing that one on their website. Can't remember. Very cool. Very, very cool. Some ugliness going on there. Fugly. Very nice stuff. I'm trying to move fast also. The last video ended up being awful long. All right, what else can we find here? These look really creepy. Look at that. I think, I'm not even going to say what those look like. This is supposed to be a family channel. Those were Trinidad times strain variant. Whatever that is, very cool. And this was one I requested. I grew these last year, the standard DEFCON 7. Justin got a brown variant this year. Don't know if it's a cross or what. Extremely cool. And I can feel the pod is real light. It's real thin walled, which is typical of a DEFCON 7. Very cool. I'm going to taste these. I may grow this one next year. I like the DEFCON 7 that I grew last year, but I didn't have much time to work with them. This is a little more interesting. Anyway, very cool. Also, I'd like to make note that a lot of these pods that I got from Justin specifically, I'm going to keep even the individual pods, the seeds from the individual pods separate. That way, if there is a cross, I can identify it the next year. Let's see. 7PX red. Okay, obviously it's orange. So, color shift, cross, hybrid, who knows. Still beautiful pod. Very cool. Don't know what a 7PX is. This one is disputed by some. Pods from Weaver Farm. 7-pot Jonah Orange. Oh, you know what? I bet these got flip-flopped. I'm going to have to ask Justin about that. This must be the 7-pot Jonah Orange. And this must be the 7PX red. Okay, that's what happened. All right. Now see, very easy to get stuff mixed up. That's why I do my best to keep each and everything separate. Like I said, I'm even going to separate the pods from most of these seeds. I'm going to I'm going to call it, say, number 1 and number 2 pod. That way I know down the road if something is crossed, I can take the cross out of the mix so that people don't end up with the cross if they want true seeds. I'm very meticulous to keep everything straight. I take pictures of everything, try to keep it all straight. Whoa, we got pods flying all over here. Another one from Andy. This says Andy's. Oh wait, I think they got mixed up again. Andy's Unreaper. This says Bubblegum 7 times Chocolate Reaper. Yes. Okay, Bubblegum 7, Bleeding Calyx. Bubblegum times Reaper Chocolate. Very interesting. And this is Andy's Unreaper. Don't know what that means, but very gnarly, bumpy pod. Huge, huge pod. Very cool. I'll double check with Justin on any of these that I'm confused about to make sure that they get ID'd properly. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that one. Sometimes the pods get switched around. I saw the mailman throw my box on the ground, which I wasn't too happy about. Peach Habanero. It looks yellow in the picture. Trust me, it's peach. And Yellow Bootla. Very nice. Okay. Habanero Unknown from Sandra Tipton. Got them out of an international market. Interesting. Always cool to grow stuff from far away. Maybe not your typical orange habanero, but pretty close. Huge pods. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Seven Pot Congo SR Gigantic Red. Okay, that must be this one. 7 Pot Red. And Scotch Bonnet Alien Boatman Tree Farm. Now see, that's another thing I like about Justin. He gives me whatever history he has so that I can continue to document everything properly. Again, people can make shit of open pollinated seeds all they want, but you know, if the thing grows true next year, then you're home free. And if it doesn't, who knows? You got to cross. Is it the end of the world? Maybe you'll end up with something hotter. I don't know. I just get sick of hearing complaints about open pollinated seeds. If you, the grower, don't want to grow open pollinated seeds, then don't. Don't buy them. Don't grow them. Don't complain about it. Because if you do use open pollinated seeds, you're bound to get some surprises. BOC times Ahi Pineapple. Interesting. Chaos. That's a Genie Yanger. Whoa. Dropping stuff. I had some plants. They got eaten by aphids and had no luck with them, unfortunately. And this is SB7J. Nice. Trying to hurry before I run out of time. I'm not sure on these. One says Scotch Bonnet and one says Murado. This appears to be the Scotch Bonnet. And I would say this chocolate is a Murado. Not sure. Again, I'll check with Justin on that. Here we have Orange Jockey. Never heard of that. Huge orange pods. Very nice. Here we have a seed bank number PI28 PI 281317. Not sure what that is. Very unique shape on that one. Let's see. This says Scotch Brains as well. 7-pot Pheno Scotch Brains. Safi Red. Try this one. Great flavor bonnet. Looks good. Very good. Again, I know some of the people that ask me for seeds, they don't want the killer hots. They want some stuff that's a little milder. I can always oblige people. I always have some stuff laying around that is maybe not so hot that it's going to kill you. Seven pot lava knot. You get a lot of these if you grow peppers long enough. You get a lot of stuff that is not what it's supposed to be. And that's where you get the complaints with the open pollinated seeds. Whatever. This is cool. I'll bet you it's hot. UBSC times Scotch Bonnet. I'll have to ask Justin about that too. Not sure what that is. Very cool. Nasty looking chocolate pod. Here we have Bubblegum times Tabasco and Vic Nick 313. I'm not sure which one's which. I assume these are the Bubblegum times Tabasco. They have the bleeding calyx. Interesting. And I assume this is Vic Nick 1313. Never heard of that either. Looks cool. I'll do my best to taste as many of these as I can. Obviously, I can't eat them all. I'll be sicker than a dog. I usually select the ones that I'm most interested in, do the most research on those, and the rest of them are basically just left over for whoever. Buchalokia times Sugar Rush Peach. Makes a real interesting pod. Pretty much looks like an orange boot type. We'll have to taste that one. That should be interesting. And Devil's Naga Brain, Enrico. Pretty much looks like a... I've gotten mostly chocolate Naga Brains. Personally, I don't like the taste of them, but interesting nevertheless. And a little chocolate bubblegum 7 powder, pecan smoked. Awesome. Thanks so much, Justin. As you can see, great value in this box. All kinds of peppers. All this stuff gets passed on, you know. This will be for trades, whatever. Help out a few newbie guys out there to get some pods that they'd probably never be able to get their hands on. Unless they go to some of the big seed sellers. And, you know, that's my bottom line with open pollinated pods. If you're scared of them, stay away from them. I've certainly heard a whole bunch of problems this year. I won't mention any names, but the big seed sellers are dumping off all kinds of stuff that didn't grow true, claiming it was isolated. So are you really any better off to buy isolated stock and then get the wrong pods out of it after you paid some premium price, you know, $1 a seed or something? I don't know. I guess you got to analyze if you got money to waste, or, you know, if you get some free open pollinated seeds from somebody and you grow them and you have fun. Isn't that what it's all about? Have fun, share, and all that. Whatever. Personally, sick of the haters. Anybody who bitches to me anymore is off my list. We're doing this for free. We're doing this for fun. And that's the way it goes. So either enjoy what you do, or if you got to be serious and you got to be cutthroat business, then yeah, I'm probably not going to deal with you. Anyway, over and out. Stay tuned to the channel. Don't know if I'm going to do a pod review. I'd like to do at least one pod review out of this great pods. It's going to be hard to decide which one to do, but I'm also very busy, may not have time. We'll see what happens in the next few days. Otherwise, hope you like it hot. Over and out.